Their names and their characters?
Yeah.
Okay, hi, I'm Julia, and I play Una.
Jeremy. Are you gonna introduce yourself?
Oh,
Yeah.
hi. I'm Jeremy, and I play Orson.
Hi, I'm Blake, and I play Sid.
I'm Lakia, the Dungeon Master. Yay! Okay, feel free to kind of summarize what happened last time, and then we can get started.
Oh, last time we were still we finished up at the Stardust Angel concert, I think. And we just left from it. They're invited to a party. Sorry, there's 6 pages of notes, so I'm trying to see what's important. When did they turn into rats?
Oh, that was I think they were trying to find dinner in the market.
Okay.
And they wanted to get free
snacks.
food.
Okay. And they see Chef there? Okay. Chef's back.
Wait, no, not Chef.
Wait.
That's not
A chef.
A chef.
Not the chef.
Not the chef.
Okay.
Dude, if
gotcha.
Chef was back, that would be nuts.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
Crazy. Jack drops off August. So August and Sid are left behind. Then we go to the party. Orson gets drunk. River holds Anala's hand.
Important.
They meet Chet, who's annoying as hell. Crew isn't helpful, but he's having a good time at the party. Oh, and then Anala comes across Lucifer, who drugs her drink. I think then Una and Horson are trying to find people. Una finds River, brings her back. Horson finds Samira. Una finds Anala is like, Lucifer, what the hell did you do to her? Back to August and Sid. Hi, Jinx. August has some training with Kai, who I spelled wrong.
A lot happened last time.
Yeah. Wait, so then August and Sid eventually get out. They come back to the party. Sid turns into a dog and gets into the party. And Una's too short to catch him, so she's lagging behind. Gets very drunk. I think Una de-drunks Horson, Anala, and Sid in one night. Una threatens Lucifer with a sword. And then by then the party is broken up and we leave. And then August leaves unapproved and everyone else goes to River's family home.
Alright.
There's the end.
And then Horson and Sid, did you have anything you wanted to add on to that recollection?
No.
Okay.
I got drunk. That's all. That's important.
True.
Didn't Horson get undrunk and then get drunk again?
I think. Wait, did I de-drunk him twice?
I think you had to, yeah.
Yeah, that checks out.
But I think in the end, he ended up just getting more drunk.
Yes.
Okay. So if we're good with that, we can get started. And I want to start with Horson. You don't remember where you are, but quite suddenly you're hearing the voice in your head. It's saying, Horson, get up. Get up. Is
Horson wakes up.
Oh, he wakes up? Okay. You wake up, and do you want to roll perception? With a disadvantage.
Oh,
it's really
hold
dark.
on, let me open.
Unless you have like vision.
I think I have good vision. Hold on. I gotta open it up. Orson has dark vision 60 feet.
Okay. Go ahead and roll regular perception then.
I got 17.
Okay. So this voice, as you're waking up, you're starting to really come back to your senses. Your head is throbbing because of last night, and you don't really remember exactly what happened. You had a very, very rambunctious night. But you're seeing around, and you notice that there's a few like people laying down around you, just kind of scattered about the area on the floor and on couches and things. They're mostly elves. You see Crew though, the bird man, and he's kind of on a couch nearby, and he looks to be meditating or something, maybe sleep. And then very close to you, you see Samira, and she's also asleep. And you have a couple of drinks just kind of lined up around you that you presume you drank last night.
I'm gonna get up and like look around and sneak around and
Where are
like
you
try
gonna
to.
sneak?
I don't know. So I was forced to get up, so I don't know what's going on. So I'm gonna try to like look where I and discover like where I am.
Okay, do some stealth. Do stealth roll.
So like I know where I am, but I don't know. No, I know where I know who I'm with, but I don't know where I am. Right?
You remember that you went to the party last night. You
Am I
remember
still in the
where you
party?
went. Yes.
Oh, all right. Let's do some stealth.
Okay.
Oh, I got a 10.
Okay. Let me just.
I'm gonna wake someone up.
Okay. So
Aggressive dice rolling.
you get up and you start sneaking around. But suddenly the voice on your head says, "Dumbass, what do you think you're doing? Stay still." And then suddenly you feel a grab at like the nape of your neck, like at your shirt. And he's an elf. He has dark long hair and these red eyes and a very stern stare. He says, "Finally, you're up. Get out of my house." You recognize this elf from last night, but not very well.
Do I know his name?
I don't think you talked to him.
Okay.
The voice
Horson
doesn't
will
know
say.
either.
Orson will say, "Why didn't you just wake us all up yourself and kick us out?"
Some of you I can't manage to wake up. Now get the hell out of here.
Okay, well then let me wake up.
No, let's go. And he starts like dragging you a little bit behind.
Horson is not gonna want to be dragged. So he puts his foot down and says, "No, I'm waking up the people I came here with, and then we'll go."
Do an intimidation check.
I got 10.
Okay. He stops a little bit. Says, "Whatever." And he just crosses his arms. What are you gonna go wake up Samira now?
Yeah, hold on.
Okay. Actually. As you're going to go do that, he looks at you and he says, "You got 6 minutes."
Person's like, I'll take how long it takes.
He is not pleased with you.
Person's like, you should have known this would happen throwing a party. Don't
I
act
just
like you're
want
so
all of you to get
surprised.
out.
Why? You having someone come over?
I had too many of you people come over. Now go.
It's not my problem. We are gonna go. So
Well,
me to it.
hurry up.
Okay.
This doesn't seem like he's hurrying up.
Yeah, Horson's gonna wake up Samira now. And then everyone else who's still there that has to not be there.
Okay.
That he knows at least. Or that he cares about at least.
Okay. So.
Actually,
Go,
maybe he just
yeah.
wakes up Samira.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what he does.
Do a persuasion check. And tell me how you would try to wake her up.
Fucking hell, I got a 6.
Okay. Tell me what you do.
Horson goes over to Samira and like sort of I guess kneels over her or like sits over her and puts his hand on her shoulder and sort of like nudges it a little and he says, "Hey Samira, I think we gotta get up and go. This guy wants us to leave."
In response, he hears.
What?
She sleeps so wonderfully.
Oh my gosh.
The voice in your head says, "What are you doing, Horson? Just leave her. This guy's gonna beat your ass."
And Horson's like he shakes her again a little, but like harder and says, "Samira, we gotta get up. We gotta get going."
Do another persuasion check.
What the hell? I got a 6 again. What
The
happens?
guy looks really mad and he says, 2 minutes.
Horson's just like, "Fuck off. You go to sleep." And then Horson shakes her again.
Another persuasion check.
Okay, I got a 16.
Okay. Finally, she starts to come to her senses and open up her eyes. She rubs them and says, "Good morning."
Horson's like, "Good morning. We gotta go. This guy wants us out."
Ice cream before you shut it off. It wasn't working that well. What did you say? Sorry. Evelyn came down.
No, I forgot what I said. Oh, I said good morning. We gotta go. This guy wants us out.
Oh, which guy? And she kind of like blinks around the room, and she meets eyes with the man, the elf there, and he looks really mad. She's like, oh, okay. I guess we can get going then. Where do you want to go, Horson?
We can talk about that outside. I think this jerk just wants us out.
Okay. Oh, okay. She starts to like gather herself. She doesn't really have many things with her, but she like gets her bag and just like makes sure everything is there before leaving. She stands up. And the guy kind of just like looks at you and spits on the ground as you're walking past.
Can I do a cantrip at him.
Sure. What would you do?
I want to like blind him for like an hour.
Cantrip?
It's
Cantrip at
I
blind for an
it,
hour.
I don't know. It says it's a magical trick that I can do. It creates an instantaneous, harmless
You're
sensory effect.
That is not harmless.
How? Okay, well then I want to make him see like an extremely bright light and an extremely loud noise, like
Okay.
deafening almost.
Okay, that's a harmful.
But it's not. It's how is it harmful? It's not real. I'm not burning him.
It's real.
It is harmful.
It's just in his head.
But if you want to do a bright light to like kind of annoy him, I'll let you do that. Or
No, I don't want to annoy him. I want to like scare the shit out of him.
roll
Oh, here I want to. Here, this is what I want to do. I want to have it as Horson and Smear leave the door. I mean, leave out the door. I want him to like be in view of like this guy, and then as he's closing the door, I want the guy to see just all he could see is white, and then the moment he can see again, Horson's gone, but then he sees a knife flying at him, and it just flies through him, but it looks so real.
okay, roll for performance.
I don't have to. It's a cantrip.
Roll so I can see
Oh.
if it goes as well as you want.
How? I don't have to.
Just roll
Roll what?
performance. Or if your arcana is higher, you can roll arcana.
I'll roll Karna. Why do you make me roll?
Because
That's not fair. This is like it's a utility. There's no effect. It's a 1 hour duration. Actually, it's 1 hour. So he's gonna see the white light for 1 hour, and then he's gonna see the knife fly at him.
roll. Okay, what did
Okay.
you roll?
Let me roll. I rolled a 19.
Okay, so you so he spits as you're passing, and you just like don't even you just walk past, and she's like gives him the side eye. She walks towards the door, and this man is like, "Don't come back!" as you're exiting, and as you exit, suddenly you see the bright flashing light that kind of like
And
moves
noise
someone's back. A noise, and then
for an hour. For an hour though.
and
An hour
suddenly-
straight. That's all he can hear and listen to and see. And then when the hour's done, the knife comes at him.
Okay, he thinks she. And he starts to look around and try to like look for other people to get rid of, but this sound and noise really just getting to him a little bit. And you exit, and you find yourself back in the Elven Kingdom, kind of outside in the outskirts. And from afar, you can kind of smell the ocean, which you didn't really realize before. And maybe if you looked out, you could see it a little bit better, but it's through the tree lines. And then the other way, you see the kingdom again.
Okay.
Samira kind of just like looks at you to follow what you want to do.
Horson's gonna look for like a tavern or something to stay in for the rest of. Is it like the morning or is it the
It's
rest?
the
Is it still
morning.
night?
It's
it's
like
the
early
morning. Oh, then he's gonna look for a place to have a breakfast or something.
Okay. So you want to go to the town, probably around the market that you were at last night.
Okay.
Okay. Roll. Well, no, you could probably just look around. So it takes you about like 20 minutes to walk into the market. It's very early morning vibe, so only a few shops are open and a few people are walking around kind of making their purchases in the morning. But you hear and see ruckus. There's a crowd around someone who's being very loud and very upset. And I guess you can't really see this person, but he's yelling out, "Why don't you serve me food? I just want to eat some meat around here. Why isn't there any meat?"
Oh, I already know who it is.
Samira looks kind of nervous hearing this ruckus, and she's like, "Listen, I think we should go."
And joining the Discord call. Try adding you to the recording.
I'm joining it from my laptop.
Yeah, just make sure your audio and must be on.
Did you hear what that was? Is Forston have any inkling of what to do?
Oh, you're talking to me?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
you're the only one playing right now.
I know. Okay. Can he see what's going on, or he just hears it?
Do a perception check.
Okay. I got a 14.
14. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And you see someone, you don't know this person, but it's a really big man, kind of really messy. He's got his hair kind of undone, looks kind of greasy and sweaty. He's got blood all over his face, giant sword, one eye.
What?
Guts! Off-brand guts, okay? Don't know this man's name though. And he's just really mad, kind of harassing some shopkeepers. And as these other elves are there, they're saying, "Get him out of here." He's what was one of the slurs I looked up earlier? Soft skin? Traitor. He's
That's
one
weak.
of those traitors.
Trader babies.
Traitor babies. Get him out of here. He's like, "Why won't any of you serve me meat?"
This.
It's ridiculous to not have one in this entire kingdom.
Oh, that's why. Oh, that's right. I forgot.
What?
There's no meat in the kingdom.
Yeah.
That's that makes Horson pretty aggravated too. So Horson can vibe with this guy.
Okay, is he gonna go up and help him then?
Yeah.
Okay. What does he do?
He approaches.
Approaches who?
The tall guy.
Okay. All right. You have to kind of go through the crowd, but you can do it.
Okay.
You approach him, and he kind of just like gives you an up down with his one eye. He's like, "What? Do you sell meat here?"
Horson's like, no one sells meat here. Isn't it stupid? I hate it.
It is pretty stupid. Doesn't mean that you're helping me solve my problem, so get out of my face.
I just came to tell you that they don't have anything here. They don't got anything. I don't know what to tell you, buddy. I tried hard. There's no meat. They don't even have it. Nothing.
Okay, he responds with a,
Is
"Is there any good food?"
What?
Yeah.
There's good food, but there's no meat. So there's not really any good food.
Samira shakes her head.
But,
Looks embarrassed.
you know, listen, you're probably only here for a little bit like me. We're just gonna have to try it out.
What do you mean by weird? Get out of.
Me?
I'm gonna go my separate way.
Well, you should try it out. I'm gonna try it out right now. And then Horson looks to the guy and says, "What do you recommend?"
To who? Yeah, he asked this to
The
the.
shop guy.
Okay, the shop guy. Okay, so he's like a burlier, looking elf man kind of guy.
How? How? There's no meat in the diet. How?
Okay, well, he can eat carbohydrates. I don't need
Ooh.
attitude.
So he's like Wally then.
Sure, whatever. And he looks at Horson and he doesn't like Horson's attitude, so he's like, "Get out of here, half blood.
Hold on, I gotta find this website.
You and him ruining our business."
Horson's like, "Screw you! I just asked you what the recommendation is. You're
I don't want your business.
where is this? Hold on. Elves. Shut up, leaf licker."
Oh.
Owned. He says, "You best get out of here if you know what's good for you."
I need to like
The
my laptop.
angry man starts to like. push
I'm just
back.
looking for
Marvel
food, you
Scheinberger.
leaf blower. Fine, I'll go somewhere else. I guess you don't want my money.
half bats.
Half something.
Shut up, bark sniffer. You don't want my money.
You're a bastard.
Okay, Tinkerbell. See ya.
Samira's like, "Who's
That was a good one.
Wait, what did she say? I couldn't hear you.
what are you thinking? You're gonna get us banned from these places."
Horson's like, let's just go. We'll find a different place.
I separate.
One that actually will serve us food. Maybe
I-
you have to talk to them because they just hate me for some reason.
I didn't think anything.
I just don't want to go everywhere and have to deal with your attitude. Seems like everywhere you go, you're super angry. What's wrong?
I'm not angry. I just wanted to have some food.
Okay, maybe. Well, I don't
I'm
really
being-
want to go home,
I'm
but
being racially discriminated.
throwing slurs out. You know, those apply to me too. I'm an elf.
Well, you're not like one of them.
I don't know about that, but I just want food. And she grabs her stomach, and her tummy starts grumbling.
Horson's like, me too. Let's find something. Maybe you'll have a better luck trying to get something. I can give you the money too.
I don't know. Maybe we should just stop back at my house. I'm pretty nervous here.
Oh, well, okay, we can go to a different place for food and then go to your house.
They seem pretty hostile.
Not everywhere is going to be hostile, especially if I don't talk to them.
Like, oh my god.
Roll for persuasion.
Yeah.
How do I upgrade my persuasion?
Oh, not right now. You can't change it.
Oh my god! Looks like we're going home. I got a 1. Natural 1.
Did you get a 3 with your modifier?
It was a 3.
Okay. So, luckily, she got a 3 as well. So she just says,
Yeah!
and while she's thinking about it and like kind of looking around to see if there's any shops that aren't a part of this crowd, you see the angry man get confronted by few people. You see Jack there, and you see the man from earlier, and also another half elf man that's kind of got a goofy look on his face. And you can't hear what's happening, but the angry man is looking upset and like he's trying to move past them. And Jack kind of stops him by casting some sort of spell. That angry man, like, just freezes up. Yeah, angry man. Angry man. You have to ask his name, okay? So he's gonna be angry man from now. He gets frozen.
Nobody ever asks his name.
Yes, he gets frozen, and
Frozen?
Yes, with a spell.
Like with cold?
no,
or
with
just-
a spell.
or
Like
just
frozen
stop,
in
like-
place. Yeah. Well, he's like
Oh,
trying
so
to
there's
push
no
past
ice?
them. No, no ice. No ice
It's
involved.
just like
Yeah. So his hand is stuck and his mouth is stuck. His eyes can look different ways, but he's essentially frozen. And the three of them start to just like
I like the
drag him
quality of
along
writing.
very-
This is making me self-conscious.
not easily.
they're kidnapping him?
I'll drink it.
Oh no! Horson's like, what's going on with that guy? It's like he's getting taken.
Well, he did start some trouble earlier, says Samira.
Horson's like, I don't think that was too much of trouble. He was just angry that there was no meat like I was.
Maybe he did something else. I don't know. I think we should mind our own business, Horson. Maybe we can get you that food that you wanted.
Horson's like, yeah, maybe you're right, but I mean, he does look pretty dangerous.
Do you want to know my...
He might end up killing everyone.
Sorry. What did you say? What did you say?
What?
Your
I said he
internet-
might, and he does look pretty dangerous. He might end up killing everyone. What? Hello?
Want to stop him then? I don't know what you... I think
You
those
might
three
come
can handle it. They're the
Come.
Elven Kingdom. They're part of the guards.
No, this was my.
Horson's like,
Yeah, but
Oh,
yeah, let's get some food. Here's some money. And then Horson gives her money.
Okay, I think I can buy something with this. You just wait here.
He
Okay?
gives
Don't
her-
stir any trouble.
He gives her enough for 2 meals, okay?
Okay. She takes the money, counts it, and then runs off in the direction of the market.
Okay.
So while she's going and getting food, do you want to do anything?
Horson's gonna do a perception check on what's going on with the big tall guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's a guy who's looking
Okay.
upset. Very frustrated.
But yeah,
Yeah?
did you hear me?
Yeah, what did you say?
I said, well, Samir's getting some breakfast.
You're
Horson's
gonna
gonna
look at the
do
angry
a
guy.
he's gonna do a perception check at the angry guy.
Yeah. What did you get?
The opposite of this.
Oh, I don't know. I have good perception. I got a 19.
Okay. So as this is happening, you see that he's getting dragged. Jack and the elf from earlier, who's kind of like also like really squinting his eyes, like trying to cover his ears, tried dragging this man by both arms, like just by lifting him up, but they're really struggling because this guy's pretty heavy. And Chet's trying to take the sword off of his back and be like, guys, I think it's too heavy. Sorry, I just it told you who it was. But the goofy smiling elf, half elf, he's like trying to get the sword off his back so they can carry him somewhere else while he's frozen. Otherwise, you just see that this man is clearly injured, not looking the best. And you also see that the goofy elf is struggling with the sword. Still, he manages to get it off his back, though. But
I don't
he's
even
kinda letting
know
it drag.
what
The voice in
What's-
your head kind of picks up on you looking at this guy, and he's like, don't even bother with it. Sorry, I gotta do some voice sounds. Don't even bother with this guy. You should try stealing some extra money instead.
Horson. Hold on. Um. How about um? hmm, I don't know what to do. How about? Is there anyone around that looks like pretty rich?
There's some merchants. Not really, just kind of regular looking elf folk.
Okay. Is there any old elves?
Yes.
Okay.
I can't spell
Portion's
science.
going to.
Con science? That's what I do.
Portion's going to.
Is that not right? I don't think it's con science.
Is there any old elf with like a like a wallet out or a purse or something?
Roll for perception.
I don't know. I got a 12.
You
was
see
thinking
an
of
old
wrong.
elf, and they're walking with the cane, and they have like a little picnic basket for the market. Looks like they're just getting some dinner.
I'm too easily distracted with energy.
Who's gonna steal the picnic? No, he's not. All right. How about? How about?
Is that correct? I think so.
Oh
Conscience?
man,
How do you spell conscience?
I don't know. Portion doesn't need to really steal any more money. He's gonna keep looking over at this the angry man.
Okay.
It doesn't look
You
right.
get a little bit further. They get a little bit further, and all of them are struggling to carry him, but that's what they're doing. Just further and further back into by the main kingdom area.
The bank?
No, by the main kingdom area.
Oh,
I just
Okay. Do you do anything else?
Mercs. Oh no, why did I say Merc?
Because he's there.
How about Horse casts a stinky spell? Makes it smell stinky for the guys.
To the three elves.
What?
To the three elves that are trying to carry him away.
Yeah, like
Is
I
it
can
a
make it.
cantrip?
Yes, I can make an odd odor, so it's gonna smell stinky.
Okay. Who do you cast it on?
The guy's dragging him mostly,
Okay.
but I want it to be like so stinky that it like makes their eyes burn.
like Cal.
Okay, their eyes are gonna burn, but you notice as you cast this spell, the angry man is frozen in place. But the three guys like start smelling, and they look at the angry man. And they're like,
He's farting.
the fuck? Jack's like, dude, gross. That's disgusting. We gotta keep on going. Come on. Lucifer's like, oh, sorry. Angry elf from earlier is saying like,
Wasn't me, guys.
it's like I'm surprised it wasn't you to Jack, and Jack's like, you're really stupid. Shut up. Of course it's gonna be the guy we're capturing. Chet's like, I feel like his farts would be stinkier. Jack's like, gives him a side eye. You can really hear this because you rolled the 19, so
Well, I can hear it.
you can. But as they
Great.
get further, you're gonna hear less and less.
Oh, damn it. Can Horson do it again, but also make like a loud farting noise?
Sure, why not? But they're just gonna keep on saying like, who's dropping at?
Oh, all right. I can also use this cantrip to make it so it will soil an object. I will soil one of their pants to make it look, and it's gonna smell for an hour. It's gonna look like this for an hour.
Okay, pants are you gonna soil?
What?
Whose pants are you gonna soil? You have to pick one of them.
The angry guys.
The Merc. Are you gonna soil Merc's pants?
No. The angry elf. I know it's gonna feel wet. I don't know if I can do that. Can I do that? I can chill, warm, or flavor up to 1 cubic feet of non-living material. So I'm gonna make it feel a little wet.
Okay, so suddenly the elf Lucifer, as everyone else knows it, he stops in his tracks.
Yeah.
It touches like kind of his behind, and he's like, "What the fuck?" And the other guy's like, "Look at him." Can smell, and Chet's like, "Dude, you shat yourself." She can see that there's like ass soil on his ass area, and it's wet. Jack's like, "Oh, dude, that's fucking disgusting. Go. Okay, we'll deal with it. Me and Chet. You go clean yourself up, okay?" Lucifer's like, I don't know how this happened. And Jack says, "Just go. It's disgusting. Jesus Christ." Jesus Christ doesn't exist, but
Who's that?
yeah, that no one knows what he's talking about, but Lucifer is like clearly very embarrassed. His face is all red, and he starts to walk away and make a beeline toward the nearest like, building that he can enter. And then Jack and Chet are there, and Jack says, "I don't even know how we're gonna get this guy now. Should we just wait for him?" Chet's like, "Jack, you got it. Don't even worry about it, man. Dude, I can't believe you dropped ass." Jack's like, "Dude, don't. Let's not dwell on that, okay?" And he tries to drag this angry man, Merc, and it's not really working as much.
Why do they keep trying to drag him? What did he even do wrong?
I don't know.
You know what?
You can also just do nothing.
Yeah, you're right. How about the sword? I'm gonna warm up the sword. So in his hands, it's gonna feel extremely hot to the touch.
Okay. So as you start to heat up, the sword that Chet's carrying is like, "Oh! Oh! Hot! What the heck? It wasn't hot before." He drops it on the ground. And Jack's like, what are you talking about? Why'd you drop it?" He tries picking it up by the handle again, but it burns his hand. He's like, "Ah, okay, that's weird." You know he doesn't need it. We can always come back from it.
Forgot I was working.
Chet, here, help me get him. And so they leave the sword and kind of try to kick it to the side off the path so nobody picks it up. And Chet and Jack start dragging him. Now they go a little faster.
Okay. Portion waits until they're out of sight, and then he goes to grab the sword.
Okay, good strength check.
Oh my god. Oh no. Where's strength?
Is the document shared with you?
Stealth, survival, strength. I don't see it.
It's the
Oh
top.
shit. I got a 14.
Oh yeah.
Okay, it really takes a lot of your work, but you managed to lift it up with both hands. Very, just like pretty much off the ground. This is something too heavy to wield normally for you. And
Is it heat?
it's kind of got some residual heat, but because you
document
stopped
may not
casting the
be video.
cantrip, you're good.
Okay. Portion's gonna go and carry it back to where Samira is.
Do another strength check.
I got a 9.
Okay. Somehow you managed to get it back by where you were supposed to wait for Samira. And it's just you and the sword and Samira somewhere off at the market. And you wait around, and some of the elves kind of look at you strangely as you're holding this big ass sword, but they don't really make note of it. And so you're gonna wait there for Samira to get food, and we can go back to some of our other team members. So, rest of the team: Una, Sid, and Anala.
Okay, I'm gonna go use the bathroom.
Sounds good. You are. It's an early morning, and each of you have slept the night at River's family's house. So I guess would think they would wake up? Who would wake up first?
Linda probably gets up pretty early.
So you wake up and you're in a room. It's got a really very fancy vibe. So there's 3 arches in the room that you're in, and a patio outside with a nice lattice grid sort of patio door. There's these nice carvings up in the wall that kind of add to the nice environment, and it's kind of got an ivory wall sort of feel with greens and nice fernery just all around the room. And the bed you're in is really comfy. There's another bed just a little bit away, and Sid's laying on that.
Una's gonna get up and go to the patio and open the door and look around.
Okay. So from where you are, when you open up the patio, you can see the entire kingdom. If you basically overlook the kingdom, it's really nice and beautiful. You can see the ocean from a distance. And you can also see their grounds, so the grounds of the home. And so there's a lot of riverways, almost it looks like a Zen garden sort of feel with lots of water all around and nice pretty forest feel.
Can she locate where we were the previous night?
No, but you from what you remember from being sober is you remembered it was outside of the kingdom and into the forest a ways away. So outside of the kingdom walls. So if you looked in a general direction, you'd probably see kind of where it was, but you can't see a building or anything.
Does Una know where Anala is or where River is? Just know if
You
it's
kind of just
Okay, gotcha. I guess she'll go back in and observe Sid sleeping. Is he sleeping deeply or is he pretending to sleep, I guess?
Okay, so do you want to make a perception check?
Hello.
Hi. Do you want to
Back.
join us?
If they're fucking powered.
Okay, that sounds good.
You
He
can
can grab
take this chair.
Oh wait, here. There's more chairs over here, and those chairs. I forgot I took my chair over there. You can pick Cal off this chair too.
Oh, he's staying on.
fell on it.
Sure.
Shoe can pick you up.
And stand shoes lap. You like any of the mushroom names? These are all mushrooms that cause hallucinations.
Fun.
I think that was some cool ones.
There's kava. Yeah. A lot of them are just long scientific names.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, did you make your perception check?
Aww.
Like,
No.
and then Oda, do you want to do a stealth check?
Oh, sure.
We'll roll against each other.
I'm so hard.
I got 15.
Tiny dice. Oh shit. 3.
Okay, so you think you're like being really stealthy, looking at your son, basically. Said, but you're like really close to him because you had to like kind of get up on the bed because you're just like really close to him. And Sid wakes up pretty much immediately.
I like wake up and was startled and punch Una.
Yeah, sure. Go for hits. Roll the hits for unarmed strike.
20.
Oh my god!
You hit
That
her right in the kisser. And
Oh.
roll for damage as well.
That's 2 damage for unarmed strike. But
Did she like did she like fall off the bed in the process, do you think?
Yeah, that was a good hit.
She's on her back like
Oh, jeez.
how many times do I have to tell you to not sneak up on me?
when do I do that?
All the time. You're such a helicopter mom.
Fine, I'll give you your space. Sorry for waking you up. I hope you can get back to sleep. And she leaves
Are
the
we doing
room.
something? Were you trying to wake me up?
No, I was just seeing if you were still sleeping.
Okay, well I'm not going back to bed now. What time is it?
Can she tell what time it is just from like the sun?
The sun probably gives it about like 9 a.m.
Like 9, so it's not too early.
Okay, are we having breakfast?
I'm not sure. I haven't really seen anyone yet. Do you remember anything from last night?
No.
Not you. The drunk people did not.
When we're out of someone who's graciously giving us their like guest bedroom, we're going to have a serious conversation about you drinking alcohol, but not right now. And she leaves and tries to look familiar. Huh?
I'm not bad, just disappointed.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. And she leaves and looks for like the nearest person, I guess.
So now we can go to Nala. You wake up and you're in a room. A very nice, cozy, clean bed, big blankets and pillows all around, and another big like awning arch that goes out into a porch. And there's like this nice like curtain thingies on the bed. Those posts. Yeah, it's on that. Do you want to make a perception check?
Yes, I can. I got 24.
Excellent.
Wow.
So you look around and you immediately see things like pictures hanging on the wall. There's a family portrait. It's River and her 2 parents.
Oh.
You see a journal on her dresser, and you see her desk, and it kind of it's very organized, so like a lot of quills and stuff. You can tell this is River's room.
Can I pick up the journal?
Yeah, if you get up and you can go and pick it up.
Look around. How young is River in the picture?
Fairly young. I'd say about like 12 our like age.
So she's a baby.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll just kind of look around and then I'll go to the journal and pick it up.
As you're picking it up, you notice like a little music box on top of it, or like by it, and it's like open, but it's not like playing music or anything, and it has like a bird on it.
Is it like broken or like?
No, if you wound it up.
Alright, then I'm gonna wind up the music box and just let it play.
Let me find a little song for that. I think that would be nice while you're looking at the journal. But why is it FNAF?
Oh my god.
Sorry, this is not the song this makes.
Just take me back to last night.
Oh my.
Times one
It's
black
funny.
freshness plus odor protection with Downy Unstoppables.
Internet from T-Mobile.
It's pretty about it. We recommend it if you want to be a GI.
I did not pay for any music.
They put it in their whole
We should get a family plan for everyone.
Honestly.
Okay. So you start winding up the box and you put it down and it's like a very nice, intricate, ornate box and it has little folds around it and the bird just like starts flapping its mechanical wings and spinning as you let the music play.
What
And
kind of bird is it?
let's say a swan.
Okay. Majestic.
Yes.
Fit for the Elven Kingdom.
And then also on the back, you notice there's like a scene of like the ocean and also little seagulls like on the beach. So you open up this journal. So it's a leather bound journal with like kind of engravings on the outside and like some sort of symbol on the top. And you open it and there's like obviously a little kid wrote in this. So it has River's old writings and like different little stories talking about how she played. She kept it as a diary, so it's like dear diary and all that, talking about like her dreams of wanting to be a researcher, wanting to be smart and prove herself to her family. And surprisingly, there only seems to be happy stories, nothing too upset.
Can I just like kind of like leap through it and see if there's anything more recent, like towards the end?
Yeah, towards the end, you see her writing start to just like become more formal and nice writing. You could say that this was dated very long ago,
Okay.
but it still looks like good writing. And it says, "Dear diary, finally I've made it into the academy. I'm achieving my dreams of being a researcher, and if I continue to do well, I hope I wouldn't have to end up writing in you again, because I'll be off doing my own research and finding out about the world around us."
That was
diary
perfectly
for,
timed, and that was so cute.
and then it just signs off like, "Thank you, diary, for keeping me company all this time."
I'm gonna pull it back and put it back.
Oh.
It's so cute. Can I look around then, I guess?
Yes.
And just kind of see there's no one else in the room, obviously.
Yeah.
I guess I'll probably go out then and then see if I can find River or Una.
Okay.
Do I remember anything from last night?
It's pretty hazy. You remember partying. You remember Lucifer
Ugh.
and his advances on you and trying to also puking on him. You remember that.
Well, deserved.
Otherwise, you don't really remember too much. You remember, I guess, spending some time with River too.
Okay.
And so your night wasn't entirely bad. As you're walking out the door, you see Una in the hallway looking a bit lost.
Love you.
And Sid's also there.
And Sid, I guess.
Thanks, I suppose.
He's like in the room more.
Lagging behind.
Good morning, Una.
Turns around. Oh, hi! A familiar face. Good to see. I don't know how to navigate this place.
Do I know how to navigate this place?
Not really.
I don't know where we are.
Oh, we'll figure it
I
out.
figured we could just walk. We'll get there. We'll get somewhere eventually.
Yeah, like,
how big could it be?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Just keep going, I guess. Like a maze.
Yeah.
As you are mentioning that, there's an older looking elf lady. She's got a really pleasant like look about her and like nice smile, and she's holding like a bunch of these like really thin sheets, and she's like, "Oh, hello, you must be Mistress Wigford. Sorry, my gosh, Mistress Wigford's friends that came last night."
Yes. Una like drops into like a semi curtsy or something. Goes, I'm Una, and
I'm Anala. Who's this little type?
would you like to introduce yourself?
No.
This is Sid. I'm sorry. It's
Hi,
not very
Sid.
polite sometimes.
Well, my name's Oda, and I am. I'm kind of a maid around here, but it's okay. I've really been with the family for quite a long time. We have practice downstairs, so why don't you join us?
Thank you so much.
Okay. And she leads you through like a little door, archway sort of thing. Opens it up, and there's this like big staircase, like curved staircase into the central room. And the central room has like a fountain going, like and little waterfall sort of vibe in the middle of interior. It's like marble.
Yeah.
And you look down and you see like a little like carpeted area with nice couches that are blue and studded, and they look very nice layout. There's some statues around you. You see there's River, and she's joined by two older looking, and they're talking on the couches with like a little table in front of them prepared with like a bunch of food. Oda says, as you guys are observing this, and she says, Mrs. and Mister, you have them here, your guests. They finally made it. They're awake.
I don't like how she sounds nervous.
River sees you two and she waves.
Oh, wait back. Obviously.
And three, she sees them come up behind.
Sid steps out of Una's shadow.
Right.
So this is gonna be acting very Wednesday Adams right now. Silent.
Not a morning person.
Creepy.
I'm not mad at
Ah.
Punch me in the face.
So do y'all go down the stairs to join them?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
No, I stand at the top of the stairs and stare at them.
We all do.
That one's doing
it.
we start going down and you have to like pulse in like come on.
Don't you want breakfast?
Oda goes and she starts going on her way, and River's like, "Hey friends, okay, so this is my mother, this is my father. Mother, father, this is Una, Sid, and Anala."
So nice to meet you. Thank you so much for your hospitality.
"Oh, it's nothing. Anything for my daughter," says the father. And the mother just like nods sweetly with her hands on her lap.
What's River's last name?
Let me find a good one. It's not a name.
Uh-huh. Polite and stuff.
See, it's gotta be good. I can't just make this up. River.
Cascade.
River Cascade.
River Cascade. Does that sound like a super name, kind of?
It kind of does.
Let's do Cascade. That sounds pretty good.
Brooks.
River Brooks.
Hudson.
Mississippi. No.
And my ass.
Wait, what's like the end of the river?
Mouth.
No.
No, there's like the name for like when the river goes into the ocean.
Estuary.
No, there's a different name.
Wade.
No. Delta.
Oh, that's good.
Delta's good.
Okay, yeah, let's go with Delta.
You're Delta. Sounds like a rock star.
I think that's a cool idea.
Mr. and Mrs.
I don't
Delta.
have to go with
I
it.
bet they're math professors,
You're so right.
physics or something like that.
Mm.
You spelled here wrong.
You did that.
No, I wrote she's loaded.
anyone-
I didn't think she's here or
I
there.
was looking at you and was like, why did she do that here?
Is anyone eating breakfast?
Now that the parents are, it seems like River has like some sort of tea, but there's the food there.
They're just
We were
talking.
following like a servant, right?
Yeah.
Can I go up find her?
Oda, yes.
Yeah. Can I walk up to her?
Yeah, so she's like, she went over to a little side room with her sheets and started going into a closet.
I'm gonna walk up behind her without her seeing me and say, I crave the flesh of mortals and the warm embrace of the grave.
She turns around and looks back at you. She's like, oh, nice.
Menace behavior engaged.
This breakfast does not meet my needs. Do you have anything else?
Oh, like, sure. Did you even look at it?
It's literally
Quite nice.
Yeah.
We have some elfin bread, it's a very traditional here. A nice tea, mushroom soup.
You
Sounds
feel like
very
you would be
jam.
good.
What? Oh, you mean me? Like eat me?
I'm gonna pull out a knife.
Oh, knife!
River calls the Sid. Sid, don't bother Oda, please.
Wait, how far away are you from Una right now?
I don't know
Pretty
how
far.
far away is she.
Oda,
Pretty far.
yeah, like kind of like if like he was in the kitchen right now.
After if I see them after River says it, I'm gonna shuffle over to them and probably grab the knife if he still has it in his hand. Where'd you even get that?
Yeah, where did he get
I
it?
require an outfit change.
What kind of knife is it?
It's like a eating knife. Like he got from like the breakfast set up.
But not like a butter knife, like a sharp knife.
I don't know. It might be a butter knife.
Butter knife.
Even more
Butter
threatening if it's a butter knife. She takes it and puts it in her pocket. Sid, aren't you hungry? Let's just go eat some breakfast. They've been very kind to us, and about your outfit change, we can take care of that
My
later.
hunger cannot be satiated.
So you're not joining us for breakfast?
Miss Delta laughs and she says, River, your friends are quite fanciful.
Like, right.
The father's like, yes, indeed, indeed. River smiles. Yes, they're wonderful, aren't they?
If you'll go with me, I'll try guiding you to the breakfast table. But like,
Yeah,
up to
don't be afraid to eat. We were just chatting, so feel free to help yourself. There is.
Afraid.
Oh,
Afraid.
yes, don't be afraid, Sid. You know me.
Speak more on fear.
So you're acting very strange. Did you have anything to drink last night? At that party that you weren't supposed to be at? She looks at Una understandingly.
I wish to go home.
Wait, what?
I do not want to have this conversation.
Okay.
oh, we'll have it eventually.
Well, does anyone want any tea? I can start pouring some if everyone wants.
Yes, please.
I love some. Okay. She starts pouring tea and like handing in these nice like little brown full teacups. They got a nice pleasant herbal smell. Very like just like nice green tea. And the parents are like, so what brings you here, all of you?
I'm gonna spell it if you spell it.
The tea.
I'm making fun of Billy's spelling of it.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
I can't believe you've done this.
So what brings you to Faith Bellinor, a kingdom? You know, a lot of times, mostly elves like to come around here, and we're not the most welcoming to other species, but that's not how we are. We accept everybody in our home and our kingdom.
Thank you for your hospitality again. I hope we're not inconveniencing you in any way.
Oh, of course not.
Thank you.
Anything for. River's friends. Sid, as you're saying thank you, you kind of feel in your pocket your ring from earlier.
Okay.
Just so you know. River kind of answers them as nobody's really responding.
Yeah.
And she says, they're doing some research here at the university with me. They're all very smart individuals. I mean, Sid's a child, but he's still very smart.
He's a professor, you know.
I have my doctorates.
Sure you do.
I gave a lecture.
Oh, really? Okay.
Where's the
Anyway.
bathroom?
Yeah, so they're just doing some research business with me, which is why it's been a while since I've been able to stop home. Just, you know, lots of research to do and people to speak to and experiments to go out. And that, you know how it is. And the mother's like, oh, River, we're so proud of you. And the mother looks around at no one really eating. Please eat.
I'll take a bite of something.
Okay, you got some elven bread that are in these like little like almost small pita pockets. Berry jam that has like a bunch of different berry colors in it, so it's like very like pretty mosaic-y. You got some cherries and nuts, like a charcuterie sort of board there, and then the soup that's in a big bowl.
You spelled jam wrong?
Girl, leave me alone.
Jame.
Girl, I am embodying the notes right now. I'll have you know.
I'll take some of the elven bread and some of the berry jam,
Okay,
and I'll eat that.
I spelled charcuterie.
it's wonderful as you're eating it. It just tastes like really like warm, like it's freshly baked, and the jam is just like perfectly sweet and tart.
I'm gonna like chew and swallow and be quiet. And like, this is very, very good, Mr. and Mrs. Delta.
I'm gonna take a lot of nuts and just be like, eat single nut. Really loudly.
And then Mr. Delta says, "Well, it's all Oda's work. She's been with our family for quite some time now, and she just always knows what to make."
Una's having some of the bread with like the jam spread and says, you know, I'm from Berrybrook and we're famous for our berries and this is some of the best jam I've ever had.
You know, it might be from Berrybrook. We like to
Really?
harvest from the best places for our ingredients.
That's wonderful.
I would ask Oda to make sure, but you know, very popular Berrybrook berries.
What
Yes, young man.
What's your greatest fear?
the fuck?
Probably losing my darling daughter. River.
You're so chill.
Okay,
Aw.
That's so sweet of you, father, says River. They hear a knock at the door, and the dad says, Oda, do you think you could get that? She's like, yes, sir. And she goes out of the closet room. She was like folding stuff in. She runs to the door, and y'all see a familiar face when she opens it. It's Piotr, the man with the beard at the university. He's like, hello, Oda. Long time no see.
I'm gonna leave.
Oh my God. Where do you want to go?
I wanna go to a separate room, maybe back the way we came.
Do you want to do a stealth?
No.
Okay, do
I want them to
slowly.
know. Yeah.
Want
Do
you
you
to
do
see
anything
me.
in response?
I try to make eye contact with you and like question with my eyes what you're doing, and I want to gauge how he's feeling because if he's like super mad, I don't want to like run after him. So I don't know what I would do for that.
What type of emotion are you conveying to her?
Trying his best to convey no emotion. Just walking out of the room.
Just like cold stare.
Not
Black.
looking at you. Not
Okay.
not looking on contact.
I'm gonna like make sure that the River's parents aren't watching. Like stuffs the rest of the bread in her face too much and runs after him. And before doing that goes, Anala, if they ask, just you know, I'm taking care of Sid. I'm just making sure
I'm
everyone's
sure
okay.
that'll be enough of an excuse.
Yeah,
You
I'm
can-
sure. Okay.
before he's gone.
And she tries to follow Sid.
Pyotr comes and sits down next to the parents, and they're like, "Oh, Pyotr, Pyotr," and the mom gives him a hug, and the dad gives him a hug, and River starts to feel a little embarrassed because why is he hugging her parents? He's been here quite a few times before. It's pretty clear. And he starts making himself at home by taking some of the food and eating it. He's like,
They replaced her.
Oh God.
"So how was everyone's night here at the Elven Kingdom?"
It was tons of fun.
Yes, very nice, Pyotr. He's like, "What brings you to my home?" He's like, "Actually, I have some news to tell all of you. Where's the boy, though? I want to ask him something."
He went to the bathroom and Una went with him.
Oh, okay.
He needs help.
That's fine. Well, I just wanted to let you know that there's a study going on with a famous professor, actually. Her name is Professor Tessent. If you mind, we could talk about it a little bit later. Something kind of private that I could only want you all to know. And the parents are like, "Oh, we can leave. That's fine." If you all want to speak here, that's like, "Oh yeah, we've had."
Pyotr has a crush on River.
Yeah. The father's like, "Oh, if you need to talk business, we can go outside for a little bit. We have some plants to look at. Fish to check on."
Oh yeah.
They're like watching through the window.
Pretty much. They go there and they're like, "Oda, why don't you join us?" And Oda comes and tags along. Pyotr waits till they leave and closes the door, and he's like, "So Professor Tessent is an expert in the field of monsters. She studies a lot of creatures that a lot of adventurers fight. She's very interested in some of the demons that we've been experiencing in this village and studying some of them. She wants to capture them. So, if any of you had experience fighting demons or encountering them and could potentially capture them for studies, that'd be very helpful. I also think she might have some insight on River's Forest project. River kind of looks at Anala.
Just gonna come on. We could do it.
Really? You think so?
Considering myself. I mean, have we fought one of the demons before? Just
No.
forest monsters.
Forest monsters? Those are demons, yes.
Oh, okay.
So you did.
We fought the forest monsters before. It can't be worse than the Yeti, am I right?
It's worse than that yet.
She like kind of like works some sort of it, and she's like,
I guess that's like you don't have to come with River.
"Oh,
If you don't want to.
I wouldn't."
I think Sid's not gonna come with, obviously. And I think Una will probably stay with him.
So who would you?
Well, I'm sure there's other people who are going, right, Pyotr?
Pyotr looks at you and he's like, "What makes you think I have combat experience?" I mean,
Look at him.
they're quite strong, but he kind of flexes.
noodles. There's no one in the elevator? Wait, where's my notes? There's the notes. Well, if you want to come with River, I won't stop you.
I think we need a few more people than just us.
What about Samira and what was his name? Horson. They have combat experience. We fought them.
Yeah, that's true. They did fight pretty well.
At least they have experience, you know.
It's true. And then
Like
maybe
Pyotr.
yeah, he would be a good.
Oh, Chippewa, yeah.
Yes, Chippewa.
Oh, and August was in the forest with us. August has experience fighting the demons.
Right. Maybe we knew. Yeah, she is talented, but who would be able to watch Sid?
Maybe Pyotr can watch it.
Pyotr sits back and he's like,
Would you rather fight a demon or would you rather watch Sid? I
Feels like
realize
the
they're
same-
about the same.
Could you eat him alive?
Yeah.
I mean, it might be possible. Maybe he could help me on some of my research.
If you give him something to distract himself with, he normally takes care of himself. You just have to make it seem like a fun and chaotic task. Otherwise, he won't do it.
Right.
You can always talk to Una for tips too. She's an expert at Sid.
Language of Sid.
That's true.
Sid.
I think before we come to any conclusions, I'd like for you to speak to Tessa. Just kind of understand where she's coming from. And I guess talk about the expectations of this journey.
She wants them alive, right?
Yes.
Does she have a method of containing them yet?
That's where you all come in. Because like I wouldn't know how to contain this, but maybe I know a lot of us use magic and potentially there might be a way to work around this.
We could think of something, I'm sure. We might just have to brainstorm.
For sure. Beautiful. Well, I'm glad to know that you are willing to at least attempt the job.
Well, we've done it before. We just haven't had to contain them. We've just taken care of them.
Right. How troublesome would you say they are?
On a scale from 1 to 10, with 10 being a Yeti, and 1 being one being dirt, and an 11 being Sid, probably an 7 or an 8. It depends on what form they're in. The ones that are more like the tree-like ones are a little bit easier than the animal-like ones. If that makes sense.
That makes sense. I didn't know they came in different forms.
Yeah.
I've never really seen one in person.
Oh, yeah, really make it hard for you to know that then. I think the hardest part will be keeping them alive and getting them here in a way that's safe for everyone involved.
Right. Don't want Professor Tessick getting killed in the matter.
Or anyone else. But I'm sure we'll think of some way to contain them. Maybe we can weaken them enough that a cage will hold them. And just continually weaken them.
Right.
Something along the lines. I guess we'll have to see though how long she wants them for.
I also wanted to let you know about the artifact that Sid took from Professor Landucci. River Anala. I don't know. You should probably tell him when he gets it, but this object is a ring of truth, and whoever wears it speaks.
That's not a very good thing for Sid to wear then.
I could imagine, which is why I wanted to tell you. But it could be useful. That's why, well, I let Sid take it, because our Professor Landucci hasn't used it in quite some time, so.
I appreciate it, Fiona. Thank you.
Of course. Alright, I'm gonna go back
Still
to
my
the.
second favorite.
I'm gonna go back to my office. Do you want to meet later on to meet with Professor Chesed?
Look at River. Do you have any plans for today?
Oh, no, not really. I was probably hoping to go speak to some of the professors as well to see any theories on the forest. So I think that would be a great plan. Fyonor's like, alright, well, take my leave. See you all later.
He just said later in the day. He didn't give a time.
Nope.
Just later, whenever.
He's
Whatever.
always at the university,
Oh,
so if you go
Well,
there,
we
you'll
know where to
probably
find him.
Office hours forever.
Literally, I'm always there.
I have no life.
He's the teacher who actually sleeps in the classroom.
Yeah.
He's actually.
There's a
yeah.
toothbrush in the bathroom, and you're like, oh, Fyonor's at it again.
Stay well, everyone. And he steps out. River's like, alright.
Well, should we go find Sid and Una? Or do you? I'll find them. You should talk to your parents. I know it's been a long time.
Oh, thank you, Nala. Yes.
I'll go off to go find them. Should I roll something?
No, you can go back straight to where you were. And then River goes to the patio to speak with her parents. Like the garden area.
Okay.
Do we get to have our team Sid and Una?
Yeah, actually, that's right. So, you two. Sid ran off back into the room. What are you doing?
I'm gonna sit down on the bed.
Like where we were sleeping?
Well, do I get all the way to the room, or does it not stop me before I get to the room?
You get all the way to the room because you're pretty fast.
I'm not. So,
Back down on my bed.
are you still like blank faced right now?
but yeah.
Okay. Una comes in kind of like gently and is like, is there anything wrong that I can help with? Like, what do you, Evelyn, why?
Oh, you right.
Like, what's going through your head right now?
Am I allowed to fight
Fight who?
monsters?
I don't think
Bad
that's
people?
very safe.
What are we planning on doing then?
What do you mean? I mean, we're gathering information right now. We're not exactly in active combat.
I fought before.
Yes, but in like an emergency where you couldn't get away, and I couldn't get you away. I don't think you should, given that you like don't have to. It'd be better to keep you safe. You're still a kid after all.
Well, I do a good job of fighting.
I'm not gonna disagree with that, but I don't want to put you in danger. What kind of guardian would I be if I let you enter a fight with a literal demon? You've seen what they can do. You remember what they did to your mentor.
Yet you're taking me where you might find them.
I'm not gonna leave you home alone. Who would take care of you? There's not exactly a babysitting service for adventurers.
You know that I took something that might be dangerous.
Well, we don't know. Or we don't see that.
Wait, what did you say?
You know
You
that
were
I
there.
took something that might be
I weren't.
dangerous.
I wasn't
You
there.
did not. She did not see it. Yeah.
Right. It was just you two. Okay, so you're like telling me pretty much. What do you have? Is it a weapon? It's a bomb.
I don't know, but I think I should be allowed to fight, and you shouldn't keep me out of things. He's going to take it out, and he's going to put it on.
From now on, you have to speak only the truth, and I'll let you know if you're like okay.
She like lunges towards you and like catches your shoulder and is like, "Do you feel any different? What's happening?"
You
Are you
feel
going to leave me?
Is this what you wanted, Evelyn? I just told you I never would. That's why I'm bringing you, even though it might be dangerous, but I would never leave you.
Are you sure?
I'm
Are you going to
positive.
get hurt in a fight?
I can't guarantee that I
What
wouldn't.
if I'm not there to help you? What if I can be safe?
We have other people in our party that I trust to keep me safe. Like Anala and River and even that kid August, I guess.
Everyone has either left me or died since I was a kid, you know. And I don't think that you'll stay in my life for long.
I know, but we're here. And we've been here for 5 years. That's a pretty good run.
I'm just worried about what will happen if I leave you for too long, or what will happen if I get too used to you.
Well, now that you are finally here, I'm gonna knock before I enter. Yeah.
Fair.
And knock. Wait, like a second.
Uh-huh. So like after he does that?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want me to get that or do you want to?
You have to tell the truth about this.
Are you in there?
I don't want to talk to her about this.
Oh no, we're okay. You can continue breakfast if you'd like.
Okay, I was just gonna come get you. We found some stuff about Sid's bracelet thing.
You want? Yeah, Una's not even. What do you know? What does it do?
It's not dangerous. Well, I don't think Sid should wear it though.
Why?
It makes whoever wears it, they have to tell the truth.
I'm already wearing it.
Yeah. I am wearing it currently.
It's currently on my finger on my right hand.
Mm.
Oh, it's a ring. I completely forgot.
Jewelry piece.
This is the thing. It was circular. I remember that.
Yeah. You're so right.
It makes the wearer tell the truth.
And Nala loves River.
That is true. Well, you don't hear, you hear muffled Sid talking because the door's closed.
Mhm.
Are you okay?
Emotionally, no. Physically, no.
Physically, what's wrong?
I feel a little sick.
Oh, do you want to go back to bed? Do you need more food? You only had nuts.
Yes.
Which one?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want food then sleep, or do you want a nap now and I can get you food later?
I can get food now.
Okay, let's go back and we can find out what Piotr was talking about and about your ring and stuff if you want to come.
I don't know who my parents are.
You don't remember them? Well, I guess you can't miss them, but then you don't know what you're missing. I'm hoping I'm a good enough guardian.
I'm forgetting
you.
what bamboo looks like.
Shit. Are you sure the ring isn't like controlling you or hurting you in any way?
I tell a lot of jokes, but I think about my life a lot. And I think I've seen a lot of things in a very short amount of time.
You've definitely seen more than the average child, and I'm so sorry. And then she like guides him towards the door. Like, let's get you some food.
I think I should take off the ring.
Yeah. Maybe it's for the best. We can sort through these feelings later. What?
He'll hold out his finger.
Oh, she'll take it off. And like put it in a pocket, I guess. I don't know. Let's go to breakfast.
Okay.
Go.
You opened the door and I was like ready to knock again. Oh, hold on. Sid, is everything okay?
Yeah, let's go back to breakfast.
And Sid just has some tears rolling down his face.
Aww.
Sid, what happened?
I'm hungry.
Can I go to give Sid a hug?
Aww.
Aw, yes, of course.
I'm gonna go give Sid a hug.
Oh.
I'm just gonna like give you a hug and all that. Alright, but if you need anything, feel free to let us know. You don't have to tell me no. I don't always tell you no.
Can I hear that?
What did you say?
I whispered to Sid that I won't always tell you no.
I'm gonna say she doesn't hint.
Ignore it.
Okay. Well, let's get going, guys. She takes her sleeve and like wipes the tears. Sad Belle.
Sad.
Okay. You can get down to breakfast.
Just the open gum.
You're welcome for that one.
Y'all go downstairs and River and her family aren't there. And the food's just kind of sitting at the table. Also, Piotr took his leave.
What did Piotr say before you left?
He was, River and I are gonna go talk to a researcher later. And just about some more, her specialty's in monsters and demons. So we're gonna see if there's any leads on the forest or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let you know when we get back.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, get back there.
From talking to the professor.
Oh, wait, so I'm not coming?
Well, you can come if you'd like. I just didn't know if you would want the day off or to go explore or wreak havoc anywhere.
Wreak havoc? No.
Not Una fighting someone for a stuffed animal.
No, never.
You
Una
can come
asked,
if you'd like.
she asked Sid, would you want to go?
Back to the university?
It wouldn't be dangerous, right? I mean, it's just the university.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all perfect. Have you seen Piotr? He's probably the strongest elf there.
Oh god.
Una cracks up. She's like slapping her knee. You're so funny.
Sid was fine before too. He was very well behaved.
I'm sure. Always. All right, sounds good.
Lucia needs to add that to the notes.
Very. All right. Are y'all down for playing some more, like till 9:30, or do you wanna?
So my practice tomorrow morning is optional in the time that I have to do it. So if I do it later in the day and I sleep into the 8, I will be fine.
Okay. All right, is
I had to
everyone else
wait
good
for
with
them
that?
to release the schedule
I'm good with
because
whatever.
sometimes Monday's required. We're in our 8-hour schedule era this week and last week, which is exciting.
Very nice. Okay. So, are y'all ready to take your leave? River comes back in. And she's like, "All right, thank you, mother and father. I think we're gonna be going soon." And they're like, "Oh, our poor daughter," gushing over her and stuff.
I love you,
As they
daughter.
should.
Good.
It kind of
Good.
notes how sweet they are. Her parents are to River.
Instead of being really quiet.
Mm.
Also-
But he's also kind of eating a lot.
Anali, you kind of miss your family too in this moment, and Una. But they're gushing and
I have no one.
River's like, "Oh, finally, glad to see you're back down here, Sid. Enjoying the food? Great. Okay, well, whenever y'all are ready, you can get going back to the university.
Have you eaten enough?
Yeah.
Do you want? You said you were tired. Do you want to take a nap before we go? Are you sure?
You can take some to go too. I can get Oda get some satchels prepared of the food.
I mean, I didn't.
Take a nap. Go.
I'd like a
You
nap
could,
to go.
turn into an animal and like go up on.
Yeah, you could do that. You could do that.
I'm gonna turn into a ferret
Uh,
and lay down. Is Una wearing like a jacket or anything?
probably some sort of like cloak thing.
I'll
The
get into like
cardigan.
a pocket.
Mm.
And sleep in there.
The dad says, "Whoa, that's impressive."
It was crazy.
I didn't know the little boy could do that.
He's very talented.
What a champ!
Champ. Way to go, champ.
The mother is just like,
If you wouldn't mind, could I take some bread to go? I didn't eat much earlier.
"Oh yes, yes, yes. Here, I'll help. I'll grab Oda." He goes, and Oda comes with and starts like putting these in these nice little wraps for y'all.
Thank you so much.
Free food, free food.
Everyone can add a ration to their inventory.
Ration.
Oh, ration. Oh wait. Ignore the way I spelled that.
No, I didn't see.
I spelled it ratio.
I'd like a ratio, please.
Okay. Are y'all ready to go?
Mm.
All right. So as you're walking out, you are walking towards the university. Nice day, very calm, very Elven Kingdom vibe. Sometimes you get a lot of weird scares. People are judgmental in the Elven Kingdom. And you guys both recognize
Probably quite the group. A
That's so
halfling,
true.
a fire genasi, a full elf, and a ferret.
Yeah.
whoever's guiding you along towards the university, and you see someone from last night, Mr. Lucifer.
Are his pants soiled?
Oh.
No, he's wearing different pants. now.
Okay.
No.
He is with a group with an angry man that Sid had recognized from Berrybrook when the demon attacked. He's frozen in place, and Jack's there and Chet's there. And they're all trying to like lift this man and drag him, but it's probably for even 3 of them now.
Okay.
No. And keep walking.
Nothing to see here.
River notes it, and she kind of notices that she might recognize the man, but she doesn't want to dwell on it and keeps walking.
I recognize the very stiff man from Berrybrook.
Also covered in blood and sweat and grief and scars.
And it's not, is it like open wound blood or is it like someone else's blood
A
thing?
little bit of both.
Okay.
Is he a criminal?
Well,
He's
like a vagabond, sort of like will do good, but might do bad. He helped defeat the demon from my town.
Oh,
So, like, probably okay, but he seems injured. Should I?
well, I'm sure they're carrying him away to a hospital, right?
I surely hope so.
River looks back as you are talking, and they're like, "Are you talking about the person over?" And she like makes eye contact with them, and she's like, "Merc."
You know him.
Well, yeah, from a very long time ago. She goes over there and she's like, Merc, what's going on? And he doesn't say anything. He's just like frozen in place. And Jack's like, you know this asshole? She's like, well, yes, I do. I knew him when I was with Griffith. Merc doesn't say anything because he can't. But Jack's like, right. Well, he's been causing trouble for our kingdom. And Kai wants him. Not sure why, but he wants him arrested.
Oh, what did he do?
Kai won't tell me. And then Lucifer locks eyes with you. It kind of looks angry.
I'm gonna look down. I'm gonna look down and I'm gonna stay behind River. Oh, there was the boy! Oh, let's go! Chet is clearly still drunk.
Never stopped.
Never stop being drunk. It's true. Oh, it's a ferret. Sweet. Can I touch it?
No. It was like, I don't think he did anything wrong though. He helped save my village. Like, why are you taking him away? What is Kai?
Kai's orders. I can't. I gotta follow them. I'm a soldier.
Well, could we just like talk to him? You could always ask him. I'm sure he knows what he did wrong.
He looks at Lucifer and Chet. Someone roll persuasion.
Ooh,
Oh,
yours is probably higher.
No, mine's +1.
Oh, mine +2.
I'm not casting right now.
Okay. True. What? I think Ganala's pretty charismatic.
Casting's is like
I'm
+1.
sheep.
Damn. She's sleeping. Oh, fuck. 8.
What is this? Are you rolling?
okay.
A persuasion.
If you all want to roll,
Mine is +2.
We can all roll.
yeah, why not?
No,
See
I'm
whoever gets
sneaky.
the highest. Because you all are
Oh, I also got 8.
Okay.
Wilson?
No,
You're asleep. You should
Jack kind of let Rover roll. Okay.
yeah, she didn't do that great either.
You're not a persuasive bud.
No, not exactly.
Jack kind of like side eyes the guy and he's like, yeah, I don't think so. He was causing some ruckus earlier in the market. I'm just gonna tout him along, okay? Nice seeing y'all though.
Can I at least heal him before you drag him further? Because he seems injured.
Why? So we can start fighting more?
He's frozen. What's he gonna do?
I guess if you really want to.
I'd
Just
like
don't do
to,
too much, okay?
I thought Jack was strong enough to handle that, but
but maybe I was
Did you say that out loud?
mutter it under her breath.
Okay.
Um,
Chet notices and he's like, huh? He
Huh?
hears you.
Chet is not bright enough to understand.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out which one is a D8. No. Yes.
Lucifer says, you should probably hurry up. We're already late enough as it is.
Patience healing is not something that is just quick. Or even best done quick. Okay, I'm gonna do second level cure wounds.
Okay.
This is gonna be real good. 5. 12 points of healing.
Okay. You kind of notice that his like eyes definitely like kind of relax a little bit. He's not in so much like animalistic pain
That's
and
good.
anger. But he's still frozen in place.
Okay.
And Jack says, alright, did enough? We gotta get going.
I mean,
Sorry to rush you, but order's an order.
I understand, I guess.
And River's just like really perplexed about this all.
Yeah, that's real weird.
I mean, it's not every day you see 4 of your friends who were plastered last night dragging an unconscious man through the marketplace
No, not.
who you vaguely recognized.
Not strange at all.
Like you'll continue on, or do you want to do more?
I think we'll continue. I don't know.
We know where to find him.
All right.
He's with Kai.
Yeah.
All right, you guys go back to the university. And again, let me get that song back up, actually. The university song.
Boys are back.
Who's gonna need more time?
Oh, I love this song.
I love 5.
Now there's 85% more tide in every power pod.
It's a taste of fall, a day not to miss.
Werther's Original Caramel.
Ooh, Werther's.
The original fall flavor.
I don't think I've ever heard an ad for Werther's before.
I haven't either. What was that song kind of snappy?
All right. Back at the university, you see more people and their familiars and the same scenery. Where do you guys want to go?
Well, I'm following River.
Okay. River's gonna go to Fyodor's office, but not Professor Glanducci's office. He does have a space there, but she's gonna go to where Fyodor usually is. So she walks on by, and they enter a big, very close to the library we were at last time, but it's like a building with like a big pointy roof, and you enter, and there's a lot of like mosaic glass windows. They're not like stained glass, but it's clear glass that it's letting a lot of light in. There's a lot of like owls flying inside with like little pieces of paper delivering to different people at different desks, and candles floating above in the middle of the ceiling. There's a lot of like elves around, and you see Piotr at a big, like, actually impressive desk.
Oh, wow.
Because it's a lot bigger than a lot of the people around.
It's actually important.
Yeah, seems like
I
it.
would have thought.
It has like a bunch of like scrolls laid up and like a good shelf of books here, and then a little cup for him, and he's working on something, writing, and he has like little spectacles on.
Is Sid still asleep?
Yeah.
You can take a long rest, by the way.
Yeah. I'm gonna lean over. Nah. I'm gonna tell her. I didn't say anything earlier. Sid was there. But part of the reason we're talking to this professor is she wants us to capture some of the demons alive and study.
Okay.
We didn't know if you would want to come along with us. We were thinking maybe Piotr could watch Sid.
That works. Yeah, I mean, if River trusts Piotr, then I guess I do.
He seems nice.
Nice.
He's my second favorite elf, if that tells you anything.
It's like, it's not a huge competition, but it's something.
Yeah.
Relax a little bit. Who's your favorite, Nala?
Obviously you.
Oh.
You're so sweet.
Look at you like, who else would it be?
Love that.
She goes and greets Piotr then, and she's like, Piotr. And he's like, oh, River, hi. I was just non-existent muscles. He's like, I'm writing some of my thoughts down from earlier. Are you ready to speak to Professor Tessert? And your group? She says, I think we are. Right. Maybe he says, all right, let's go. He goes,
That's bad.
his back's kind of achy. He was like, oh, okay.
Mary.
No.
Wistfully says, no.
One day I'll be though. Once the right lady comes around.
Ah. Okay.
So y'all go back out and start down this trail into like a little like garden area, the garden woods, almost like an orchard. And you guys keep going and then going and going until you get to this strange cabin out in like a field area. And it's almost like a witch's hut, kind of.
Which?
Outside of it, you see a little pen, like a horse's pen, and there's these strange, like,
I'm picturing the Attack on Titan cabins right now.
yes, yeah, pretty much that.
I know where this is going.
These very like pretty, like horse ice creatures that look. They have antlers and stuff.
Is it a normal horse or is it like Viri's horse?
Definitely
Please
like
don't.
Viri's horse.
Oh,
They have
no.
these kind of strange eyes too that are really piercing, but they're like cloudy, so you can't see.
Like piercing, cloudy eyes, ice horses with the large, long mouths and antlers.
Yeah.
This is something out of Hannibal.
Staying.
And they make weird like chime sounds as they're walking.
Cool. Okay.
All right. Piotr's like, all right, we should just knock before we enter. She's kind of a basket case. And he knocks on the door, and she's like, come in.
Picker time? Picker time?
Yes, I can show y'all what she looks like.
Screen share.
Screen share. Okay,
Or send it in the Discord.
I'll send it. That would be easier. Julia's fine work. Copy. Paste. Okay, screen share. Move it to like not where there's test secrets.
We see the entire plot in the background.
Merc dies? No way.
No. Okay. You have to click on. The,
Oh.
Dude, I'm not in the Discord. Wait, no, just kidding. I am. Oh, it's slay.
okay.
Looks
This does look. Good job getting the Hanji back.
Fucking Hanji in there.
You captured it.
Thank you.
She looks like she's been outside the Elven Kingdom.
Okay.
Outside the walls.
So the door opens and the place is pretty chaotic inside, I'm not gonna lie. There's like a lot of like just everything all over the place in her base. But the floors are clean and everything. It's just like everything stacked on top of tables, and she had this big desk that she has like scrolls and books and everything piled up on. She's like hunched over this desk, like scratching her head, and she's like, what am I gonna do about these things?
I love.
Piotr, how you doing? And he's like, fine, Professor Tencent. I brought some guests. And she's like, oh, it's River. Nice to see you again, darling. And she walks over and gives her a big ol' hug.
Aw.
And was like, thank you, Professor Tencent. Where have you been? She's like, oh, you know the usual. Capturing animals, studying them, befriending them, eventually killing them.
The huge.
So, haven't seen you folk in a while. And who are these two?
I'm Anala.
I'm Una.
And you're familiar?
My
You're
oh,
very-
this is
Let's touch him.
no, and that's okay.
Are you sure he doesn't look like a ferret? He's a minor. Well, he can only be like maybe a year old. That would make them to full adulthood.
He's a druid. He shifts into a ferret.
That's a person.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's how she would say that.
that's a little different. Okay, I see it now. Okay, why do you have a little person in the ferret form on your shoulder?
He's taking a nap.
Oh, okay. All right. I see how it is. Sometimes I like naps too. It's been like 2 years.
Since you slept or since you
Oh,
napped?
it's a nap. Well, it's been like at least 5 days since I slept.
Oh, are Are you?
Fine.
I'm so glad you're fine.
Yes, I'm actually perfect.
That's great.
I really operate well under these conditions, I think. Yeah. Does anyone want tea? I'll start a kettle.
What kind of tea?
Just what I have. I think it's I don't know. I guess you want this tea. I know I keep it in this like little jar and it doesn't have any labels or anything, but it's good.
Maybe.
This is morning. Thank you.
Do you want anything else to eat?
Oh no, we just had breakfast.
Yeah, and
Water?
you can with us.
You want to drink water?
I love water.
River's like, they're fine, Professor Tesson. Oh, just trying to be hospital, you know. I don't
We
mind,
appreciate
though.
it.
I understand being on a diet. And she's like, so Piotr told us that you had a mission for us. Yes, I have a mission for you. So you know about the demons causing chaos in the kingdom. So do you start to wake up, hearing this loud
He
woman?
wants to roll.
He does. He's punched it twice. He likes to die.
Aww.
A D&D cat.
He's truly your son.
She says, well, oh, was that the ferret?
I think that might have been.
Good morning.
Oh, a talking ferret person. Very nice. Hi, I'm Professor Tesson. Nice to meet you.
I'm
Anyway,
Professor Landucci.
you're not Professor Landucci. I know you can't do all that.
Oh,
He's an old coot. I mean, all of us are kind of coots in the university, but he's more so. He's also extremely racist, so don't try and visit him.
Made that mistake already.
yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry on my behalf. Like,
Oh, it was rough for him, yeah.
you know, I don't know why they give tenureship to these old bags, really. You know, they don't have an operating sprocket in their head. Like, why would they put professorship for someone so wild and crazy?
You're gonna
I
say that
imagine.
girl, she's ranting.
Ruby's like just nods, trying to.
Yeah.
Say that.
Anyway, so those demons we're talking about, I really want to study them. I've seen anything like this since never. There's nothing about them in the books. They're just unheard of, really. I mean, maybe you could equivalent them to something like infernals, like things you'd see in a hellish environment, but they're up here. How can they survive? It makes no sense. So, I'd like to study them, and I was hoping you adventurers, you new people who have lots of strength, could potentially capture one for me that I could poke and prod at.
There'll be no problem.
Oh, you're confident, Ferret. I like you.
What isn't that dangerous? Like, how would you keep them from endangering you or others?
We'd need some sort of containment system. So, perchance you could work with some magicians, mages inside the university, or somehow build an enclosure. I could try talking to some of the elderly professors. They don't really like me very much,
I
but
can't imagine why. They're
Oh,
lost.
they're lost. Yeah, those scumbags. Anyway, I could use some of my grant money to pay for an enclosure, but the thing is, I don't really know how to work with these things.
Yeah, I guess we wouldn't know that. They're hopefully new. Do you think something like physical or something magical would be better? Because if we do get a containment unit, how would we lug that there, you know?
Very true. Well, you could build it here, as long as you are able to, like, bring it to the containment unit. And I can imagine that a physical form of the containment unit and magic would probably be the most effective.
So lure it to the containment system rather than trap it where we find it.
I think that's a great idea.
Alright.
Where do you want the containment system? Because we don't want to lead it through the city.
That's very true. Well, I'm thinking. I mean, my field here, where I like to keep all my animals, we have quite a few acreage, and if we put it in the back of the forest, that could be a likely spot that um we can contain it without it trekking through the Elven Kingdom. We just need to go through one of the back gates as well. We have a lot less people there.
Is there a way that we could clear the gate and make sure that people weren't out and about when we were doing it?
Yes, that is definitely something you can talk to. Potentially that would be a political thing to talk about, though. So some diplomats or the king, even, if you wanted to address him at the concern. But most of that area is farm area too, so not many people out there.
Did you want one that is more plant-like, one that's more animalistic?
Oh, I didn't know there was a difference.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you could get both, that'd be great. But whatever you happen to buy.
And then, how would you feel if, when we were first trying out the containment system, we just kind of remained to make sure that if it got out, it could be taken care of?
I think that's a great idea. I mean, I don't want to end up dying too in the process.
I think that's less than ideal.
For sure. I mean, I've come to a few scrapes of death at least 3 times this year.
Just this year.
Oh, yeah.
Did that have anything to do with the lack of sleep?
No, of course not. I have this in this environment.
Yeah, no.
River was bad.
Oh, speaking of River, you've been quiet. Where have you been? I've been studying the forest. The dead forest? The one that's right over next to the kingdom? Yes. Huh, funny. Anything new? No, not really. Just, it's not very thriving anymore.
Piotr said that you might have some information on the forest, something new.
I can save help you.
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I
your table this holiday.
found out that none of the animals that I used to get from over there, none of them are alive.
Yeah.
Or I don't see them.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I've seen some things. It's just very barren.
Okay.
Barren, dead, dark, gloomy.
Yeah.
Also a lot of bird marks. Something terrible happened. Where were you there? It was like, yes, it was very unfortunate.
Tower of Terror is my favorite.
Sorry.
This is just a really
I like the background music. Gonna keep my mouth shut.
Well, I mean, I could start talking to my professors about the containment system. Something that would be able to withstand pretty much anything, and talk about some magic, impenetrable barrier type situation. I mean, I could go and ask more about the forest if you're interested. That's more River's realm. She's the expert. Maybe Piotr might know something. I could also arrange a meeting with the king for you all if you do want to help some of the farmers that are over there.
I'll look at River for that one because I'm assuming the king is very racist. Yeah, I was gonna say like, what's he gonna think?
River kind of gets worried and she's like, it might not be the best idea.
I think we'd be fine containing it. I think we'd be okay.
Yes, I think we should see what we're going up against first, and then if things come down to it, we could. And then she's like, wonderful, all right. Well, is that all?
I think so.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Do you wanna? Is there any way we should be keeping in touch with you about the containment system?
Oh, how
Do you
about
have a
this?
list?
I have where is it? She moves some books around on a shelf that's like a ways over, and they're sitting behind a cage as like a little bird with like eyes that are like all over the place. Okay, this one will be with you, okay? His name is Tyler. He's a mockingbird, so he repeats messages back to me. He knows where to find me. Also, Tyler likes biscuits very much, so if you can manage to find them, He likes to be fed biscuits.
Will do.
It is birds all over its body.
No,
Or
his eyes. No, he just has eyes that are just like looking.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just a bird with eyes all over his body.
You say it's alive to him?
No, if it looks like a normal bird, that makes more sense than what I was
It's very
picturing.
colorful too.
Oh, good. Wait, can I like turn into a bird and like try talking to him?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna turn into a bird and like say like, "Hi Tyler, my name's Anala.
Hi Tyler, my name's Anala.
Do you talk or do you just repeat?"
Do you talk or do I just repeat?
I'm gonna turn back into like, "Yeah, well, he can repeat all right."
He's taken a liking to me. He's taken a liking to me.
Tyler wants a biscuit.
You're right. I'll get him a biscuit. And then Tyler says, you're right. I'll get him a biscuit. And she goes and gets a
When
biscuit.
Tyler's talking, he just repeats that.
Yeah.
He didn't say it.
Tyler sometimes talks normally when he feels like it.
Like after getting a biscuit?
No,
Just when he feels like it.
really late at night, really.
Oh. A night owl.
What's your deepest fear?
What are you gonna say?
She's gonna crawl up to Una's ear and whisper the ring on him.
I wonder how
Well,
that
that's
would
actually,
work.
like, you should do it.
I mean, yeah. Very.
No, I didn't hear that, but you should do that.
But Anala would support this.
She starts feeding Tyler biscuits and Tyler like on him, and she's like, "Oh, you're such a good Tyler."
Someone else like you out there, Tyler.
All right, well, I'll leave it with you. You can have the bird cage if you want. You'll have to get the biscuits on your own because I'm running a little low. But if anything happens to Tyler, I'll find you.
He'll be so safe with us. Nothing is gonna happen, Tyler.
He has great intuition. Let me tell you that. He'll know when to run away from a situation when he needs to, but he'll always come back to his cage. He finds it. What is he?
Food out. Hal wants food.
Where is your
I don't know.
Where is it?
Oh my gosh.
Time.
Here. Come. Cow. Here.
Piotr's like, I think I've stayed long enough. Are you all good here?
I think we have everything we need.
All right, I gotta go do some writing. River.
What is your job here? What do you research?
I'm sorry, yeah, I was gonna ask, what do you research?
Oh, I'm Professor Landucci's assistant. We study a lot of myths.
Probably
Oh.
don't get paid enough for that.
Oh, trust me, I don't.
Well, if you ever want to join us and come on an adventure.
That does sound thrilling. But I do like academics. It's where I belong. Alright, take care, Professor Tessett. Toodles!
I'm not gonna insult
see
him by
you.
saying it is where he belongs.
belong.
River sighs. Yes, quick day for us, isn't it?
Right?
Professor Tessett's like, so what are the plans for the rest of the day?
It's a great question. So much to do, so little time.
Did any of you see the Stardust Angel concert?
We were there.
It was amazing. She is quite the lady.
The performance, the way the stage, I've never seen anything like that before.
Well, I have, actually.
Well, where?
Some of the monsters that I have studied before induce hallucinations.
Oh.
Cool.
I thought they gave her concerts.
Oh, they performed. It was wonderful.
Are musical, but not the ones that have visually aroused me. Yeah,
Wait.
that's the word.
Wait.
You get left alone with the monsters often.
Me and Tyler a lot. Me and like we don't actually don't have any assistants, so
You can talk to us.
actually, speaking of it, you've been the first people I've spoken to for a month.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you just not a people person? Or you just like a busy?
Oh, I'm an animal lady.
That makes sense.
Monster lady is more appropriate term.
One could call you a monster lady.
Oh Jesus.
Oh Jesus. There. I thought you were deleting it. No, it's there.
Monster fucker.
I mean,
Oh my god, like. I mean, technically, I did see people at the Stardust Angel concert, but I didn't talk to anyone.
sometimes it feels like when you're in a crowd of people, like you're talking, but you're not actually like. You feel like you know people.
Oh, I don't know anyone like that.
You know, it's like a commonly like a shared feeling as you watch a concert. It's almost social. Almost.
Not really.
You're wrong.
Actually, you're incorrect.
All right. Well,
Oh, what are the horses you have outside? What are those?
oh, those are
Because I clearly want to stay here for longer.
Yeah, this is yes.
ice creams.
Ooh, what do they do? They look really pretty.
Oh, they're just very beautiful. They actually come from around the same area that River was studying. She didn't tell you about these?
Have we seen them in the forest before?
Have we?
We saw water horses.
Right. Not these ones though, but
I don't think I've seen them before in person.
River says they're very, very rare, which is why I'm glad they survived from the forest. But they usually reside around the mountain area where you saw the Yeti.
Oh, that's why we didn't see them very often. Yeah.
Did the Yeti have something to do with that?
He was protecting them.
Oh.
I'm kidding. No, I don't know. I'm kidding.
Yeti probably had something to do with a lot of stuff.
I
Yeah.
will never.
Who's crazier,
forget.
the professor with the Yeti or this one?
That's something to think about.
Bobby. Wonder how he's doing.
Oh yeah, I wonder.
Isn't he dead?
I feel like he was one of the ones. He just like set him against a tree or something because he was
You left it.
injured.
Yeah,
I'm sure he's fine or something.
Are you all saying this out loud?
No. No.
Okay, sounds good.
Sid would not know anything about this.
Yeah. Sid wasn't there for Javi.
Capture your unique.
Alright. Do you have any plans? Like how you're going to stop this demon thing?
I think we're going to do a plan outside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll get the planning in later at some point.
Right,
for sure.
okay. Yeah, what did I call Tyler?
What's his name again?
Tyler, okay, if you need to send me any messages, just tell Tyler to go to mommy, okay? Go to mommy. Don't do it.
Or do we have
No, he only listens to go to mommy. I'm his mommy.
In like a,
Like, I take care of him. He's like my son. He's so precious.
of course, of course.
really close.
Twice if you need help.
Wow.
Aw, Tyler, what are you talking about? Oh, there he is with his rambling again. Are you gonna blink twice?
I don't know who we learned that from.
Pretty much.
Oh, he's speaking his thoughts finally.
Like I said, he just lets it roar sometimes.
Especially at night.
Yeah? 3 a.m. It's like witching hour.
Oh. Oh.
Maybe he'll sleep in his own room.
Maybe that's for the best.
Great. Does anyone have anything else to do tonight?
Do we want to go to the library in the university and plan for a little bit and like?
Also, by the way, she recognizes Usa. Not as ferret form, but you recognize
know
her
that?
actually.
Oh,
You recognize her. Yeah. She's the one that complimented your lecture.
nice.
A scholar.
Do we want to go to the library and get some of our planning done?
I think that'd be a good idea. Yes.
It's like, alright, that sounds.
Is there a favorite study spot of yours, River?
I can go to my old desk if you want.
Whatever works for you.
Okay. So y'all head back through the trail, see the ice giant, and it's kind of just like laying down all pretty now, with its weird mouth. You go back into the library. Do you want to go to the academic room where Pyotr was, or do you want to go to like the library?
We can go wherever just to like kind of talk. If we went to where Pyotr was, that would also be fine.
Yeah, that's where River's desk would be. So she goes there, and she passes Pyotr, but he's kind of in his
Busy.
books. Yeah, so they don't say anything. And she goes back into a nice like nook area, like a nice nook, and it's a room. It's closed off, and she opens it, and it's pretty dusty in there. Like it hasn't been open for a long time. But there's like a big bookshelf and like one of those like slidey things over there. And she has a desk with let's see, little like elven knickknack sort of things and like sculptures and everything. And some dead plants. She hasn't been there for a while. She's like, oh, I can't believe I let those die.
I'm sure it's okay. Is there any windows?
Yes, there's a big window.
I'm gonna open the window, and then I have a cantrip called Gust, and I can like create like a harmless sensory effect using air. I'm not gonna use it to carry anyone, but I just want to like push like the dust out of the room and like out into the window.
Fresh air.
Yeah.
That works.
Okay.
Do you have to do anything for this?
No, it's just a at will.
Okay, so everything's very clean in there now. And she's like, oh, you're so helpful.
Of course. If only I could do something for the plans.
Oh, I'll just have to get some new ones.
I'm sure it's fine.
Okay, so what are we thinking?
I think the biggest issue will be trying to contain it without killing it accidentally.
Yeah. Does anyone have anything that can restrain or put it to sleep or make it less dangerous, if that makes any sense?
I can make you weaker.
How so?
Well, I have this spell called Blight, and I can drain the life force out of a creature.
River's like looking at you like,
But that might be a little too strong. I don't know how much life force they have, and I don't want to accidentally hurt it.
I mean, if it's becoming too violent or we need it as an emergency, that could definitely work if it takes it down quick.
Yeah,
I can overgrow plants and that will slow it down.
that's true.
Assuming that you're there, which we don't know.
Would dispel magic work on a demon?
I could charm it.
I won't say anything because if you want to try it, you can.
Alright, we can always try to spell magic on it. I do have Call Lightning, but that's a big area, and I wouldn't want anyone to get hurt.
That's fair. Well, we can always clear out if needed.
Yeah. I have hallucinatory terrain, but I don't think that would help contain it. I have heat metal if we put it in a metal cage
Mm-hmm.
and it gets too violent.
I suppose that could work.
They're like,
I was like,
And Nala just saying, I could kill it in like 42 different ways.
I don't know if I have anything that's like less overboard.
maybe we could try talking to some of our friends.
That might be best. They might
I
have
do-
better tools than. Or what were you saying? I'm not sure much at all.
No, that only works for 10 minutes. Yeah, that's about all I got.
Fortunately, I don't really have much in this department.
We could ask your friends, I guess. I think that would be a good course of action. So we should probably make a list of who we'd want to
Mm-hmm.
talk
August
to.
has magic.
Hmm?
August has magic.
True. Maybe he would be able to do something.
You said Merc's fought demons before. He's the frozen guy.
Yeah.
Does he have any magic? Would he be able to contain it?
Even if he doesn't, we could ask him like how to contain it. He knows them best, I'm
that's
sure.
true. Yeah, he might know just a couple things.
Yeah.
He's very,
Yeah.
well, I wouldn't say he's very sociable, but I feel like he's had experience in battle. Sid, you remember.
He was alright, but I think I had it handled if he didn't show up.
I'm sure you would.
She laughs a little bit and thinks that's cute.
Mhm.
What I did.
Are we still gonna talk to Samira and
I think the more the better for this situation.
yeah. I don't know where to find them, but
Who else joined us at that party? What was he? Birdman?
yeah, maybe he could do some like scouting, flying. What was
That
his
would make
name?
sense.
Or even just drawing them away?
Oh, like
Yeah, like
distraction.
yeah, and like leading them to whatever trap we lay, maybe.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I think one thing, if we did want to discuss with Merc, he's being questioned by Kai at the moment, or should be.
Well, on our way to talk to August, do you think we could just ask Kai?
Yeah, maybe if he's.
Yeah, because Kai, you know, stayed with August at the sleepover.
What?
Really, you sleep over with August. That's nice.
What were you asking about?
Was Kai there? Was he babysitting you? Who was watching you?
Hi?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think he kind of like beat us up and he locked us in the house.
You what?
River's also shocked.
Well, I'm gonna have a talk with this Kai man now.
Well, I guess now we're all going to see Kai.
Yeah, I guess Kai is on Una's hit.
He's supposed to be watching us?
What sort of man is he?
He's the general of most of the soldiers for the Elven Kingdom.
Does he
much
usually beat up
longer.
kids?
Not that I know of. Usually, we discourage that here in the Elven Kingdom. Child abuse is very looked down upon.
He said something about child abuse.
I'm going to child abuse you.
Child abuse. Why is it illegal now? All soft.
I remember back in my day when it was legal.
Yeah, I think he said something like that.
Yeah, we're talking to this Kai guy.
You should. Next time someone hurts you, you need to let us know immediately.
Advocate for yourself. Do what you need to. Just don't kill them.
Are you okay? Is this something we need to bring up to? Are you sure?
Well, you won't be the general for much longer.
Don't worry about it.
Is there anyone else you can think of?
Well, first stop, I think we should talk to Kai.
Seems like a glaring issue that we have to take care of right now.
Okay.
And I mean, Merc will also be there, so
That's
we
true.
can two birds, one stone.
Okay, well,
3 birds, 1 stone.
True? Wait.
August, Merc, Kai.
True.
alright, well, it seems that we have a plan then, right? Okay. That's where we'll end our campaign today. Yay!
Kai is gonna lose his job so quickly.
Kai's a dead man.
Yay.
It just like cuts to him like coughing, like who's talking about me?
Does anyone have any takeaways or things they want to say?
Does Horson still have the sword?
Yeah.
Important. The Dragon Slayer.
Awesome.
Did we not have the ring?
Yeah, it's in her pocket.
Do you think we could use that to make Mark talk?
Yeah, we could. That's a good idea.
I also don't. I feel like he just wouldn't.
Nothing.
We gotta put it on Merc, and Merc's gonna be like, Griff.
I couldn't hear any of that.
Bring on the hamlet. Go.
That's so accurate.
shit!
Now we have to do that.
Oh,
Sorry,
yeah.
Well, that can be said. Fortunately.
That's today's takeaway.
Anyone else have any takeaways?
The inner conflict between Una not wanting Sid to be abandoned and not wanting to take him with her is very.
Yeah, I was wondering about your opinion was gonna be on that.
I'm so
feel like
glad
this
you
is
did that with the rig of truth.
Yeah, that was really good, but also I'm so sad.
I went off and I was gonna try put on the ring, and then you were talking about when it was. And I was like, well, I guess I'll find out if that's the truth or not, because I was gonna put it on anyway.
Yeah.
Oh.